Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Beth and I'm so happy that each and every one of you are here. Today is Wednesday and I've got a package that came in the mail. I don't know who it's from. I call it Happy Mail, so we'll be opening that together, and that might have something to do with what we end up doing today, but I do have an idea and I've got a couple of things setting out here ready to go. So I'm going to flip this around and we're going to get started, I think. Alrighty, yes, here we are. You see I have my cups back. Oh, yes indeedy I do. And I do have a couple of molds out here. But first, I have this package. I don't know who it's from. It's from California, but I don't know what this is. It says BC powders, 24-hour BC powders. I don't think this is a box of BC powders, so I don't know. But we'll open it up. I don't know who this is from. Okay. Oh, this is mica powder pigment. But I don't know who it's from. Mica powder pigment. Ooh, I like some of those colors on there. But I have no idea who this is from. Oh, this is odd. There's nothing. There's nothing in the envelope. There's no name brand. I don't know, y'all. There's mica powders. I don't know. This is truly a mystery. Blackish green. I don't even know if there's. I don't think there's a brand. Where did this come from? Ooh, that's a pretty orange. Ooh, that's a pumpkin orange for sure. Okay. I don't know. Ooh, I like that. That's like a coppery color. I like that blue too. I like the colors. That's a purplish red. Let's see. That's black. Silver gray. Flow golden. I don't like the gold. Okay. Oh, that's a prettier gold. Magic yellow. That's a little pastel-y. Green blue. That's more blue than green. White. That's not a true white either. That's almost like a beige. That's a pretty color. That is a pretty pink, actually. The yellow's still toned down a little bit. Rose red is pretty. Bronze is nice. I like the bronze. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, watermelon. Ooh, I like that color. Oh, we're going to have to play. Dark blue. Oh, I like the coffee. I wonder who this is from. Is that open? Has that been open? Nope. They're still sealed. I don't know. This is confusing me now. I don't know who it's from. Blackish green is pretty. I don't like purple, but that is a pretty purple. I don't know why I don't like purple, and I don't like orange either. That's not a true green either. But I like the color green, but it's not a true green. Peach, that's not peach. That is definitely not a peach. Wine red. Now that is pretty too. But I don't know where these came from. And And I wasn't going to do regular resin. I was going to use the fast curing resin. But we may be using a little bit. We may be using a little bit of both, I guess. I moved my stuff around here. My resin used to be right there. I have my resinier machine right here now. It's right on top of. You can see. I'll pull it over so you can. Uh-oh. No, Beth, don't do that. It's on, and it's right there. You can see it. There it is. I pulled it over so where it was right here. It was just a little further over, but I took all my resin, because they're all in the squirt bottles, and put them over on my next little work table. But sheesh, I don't know what to do now, because I don't know who they're from either. There's no brand on them. I don't know where they came from, who sent them to me. It is truly a mystery. Still don't know. If any of y'all know, let me know. I don't know where they came from. Mica powder pigment, 24 color, but there is no brand on them. I don't know. But we're going to have to use them and try them. I don't even know where to tell you to get them. I don't know. Let's see how well they do in the casting resin. That's what I'll do. I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to get a few little things. Okay, we are back, and I got these little ornament things. We're gonna try these Micas. We're gonna try these and see what happens with the fast cure, and then we'll try them regular resin too. But we're gonna try them. And this is dark blue, but that looks straight up like purple to me. Oh, I like that coffee. Yeah, we're gonna try a couple of these in the fast cure. I like the pink too. I like them all. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna get some resin over here. And I'm just pumping it out. And this is A right here. And I'm going to fill these up. Not all the way first, though. I want to put some mica in there. Okay, and we're going to just start with I'm going to flip these over so they don't get. I'm going to put 2 of these in here because it normally turns white, so. Okay, and that one is the blackish green. And the next one's going to be dark blue. But it looks purple to me, so. Okay. And I'm going to get a small popsicle stick. And we'll see how the mica blends. I guess we're doing a little mini review so I can tell you how it works. I don't even know to tell you where to get it though. I guess I could do a Google image. This is sort of cool though. I love getting surprises, y'all. It's nice when you get packages in the mail and you weren't expecting them and you don't have a clue to what they are. That's fun. I guess that's the reason why a lot of people call it Happy Mail. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have thrown that popsicle stick away. I'm not done yet. I need to add more resin to it. But I didn't want to do that until I got most of it mixed up. It's mixing well with this, so that's a good thing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and add it all the way to the top. And what I'm going to do, I know that says BB, and I hope that doesn't confuse me, but I'm going to go ahead and pour it in there so I can stir it a little bit better because I filled it all the way to the top. I'll put those back there so I know. Okay, that way I can stir it a little bit better before I add the bee to it. And I'm going to do the same thing with the green. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope, nope. I missed a step. I have to fill it up first. So the measurements will be right. Okay, now I can do this. Because it most definitely would throw it off if you don't get these measurements right. Okay. I have no idea. I think this is going to turn really pale. I think it's just going to be a little bit of color. But you know what we could do? Ooh, let's try this. Let's try this. One's a blue and one's a green, right? I'm going to add a little bit of the pigment, the Tea Expert. I would say 3 drops if I was estimating. And it is going to throw the color off a little bit, but I'm just doing that to get a little bit, because I'd love to get this shimmer and this depthness. And if I can do that by adding just a little bit of pigment, thicker pigment, oh, that would be awesome. Which I can get this with clear resin, but I want to see what I can do with the 2-minute cure resin. Okay. Now I've got to get, this is going to be B. I'm basically just using these to measure it out. Okay. I'm going to have to move fast when I do this. So, I got the bee in here. Oh goodness, can I get it out? I am stirring it. I'm holding it until I start feeling it get a little warm. I'm getting it everywhere. Is it not getting warm? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, that's the blue. So let's get the green in. And the same thing with this. I want to get it mixed up really good. That color. I hope it stays that color, y'all. I have more ornaments to give away. I love giving away stuff. I really do. It's so much fun. Okay, it's getting warm. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. I'm going to replace those two. But I can keep yeah, we're going to go on with more. So I'm going to get some more A. Let me set those up a level. Well, I can do this. Okay, let's just do this. I don't know what I was thinking about last time. I'll just measure it out and then I'll put it in the paper cups and mix it up in the paper cups. Yeah, see, they're turning white. Okay. And this is their green. My gloves are sticking together. Okay, let me change my gloves. I go through gloves like crazy. And I'm real funny about I won't reuse gloves because, and I know some people do, but I don't want there to be any holes or anything. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more. Do I want to use that one? I'm going to go with a different one. A total different color. That's too close to that one. Okay. Okay, we're going to use the wine red. And we're just going to use the actual mica this time. And not put anything with it. And this is the coffee brown. This is one of my favorite colors right here. And I'm making a mess. And I am putting more in with this because this is ultimately white. And so if you want to get a deeper color, you've got to put more in. Now I could try a little black to darken it to keep the white, and I might try that. It might counteract the white just enough. I love the way they look, though. I love Mica's. I think Mica's can create some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. And yes, I got more Temu stuff. I was messing around looking on Temu, and I found some stuff that I thought Ollie would like. And so I texted her. Well, I actually linked it in the Facebook group and said, "Hey, Ollie, I found some molds that I think that you'll like." And I was being facetious, you know, because we tease her that she makes us to buy all these molds because she finds some really cool ones. And I ended up ordering the silly things. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I'm going to pop them out. I can get them out. They're still real flexible, but I can get them out because I want to reuse the mold. Oh, that's still a pretty purple. Well, it's supposed to be a blue, but oh, that's still okay. Okay, let's see what the front side. Yeah, they're still real. But I'm going to do this because I want to use them. As long as, oh, okay, you get the shimmery. Oh, you're getting the shimmery. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. No, I got another one of these molds. Hold on a minute. There's no reason to pop them out. Oh, I got 2 more of them. Ooh. Are they all the same? Oh, no, wait a minute. I gotta... Oh, those are even... Those are... Oh, let's choose this one. Yes, these came from... Now I'm getting really excited. I realized I had different sizes. Okay, this is A, even though it says B. I've got to remember that. So I need to get B. Oh, there's gnats. Okay. That is such a pretty color. I really sort of wished I'd put the black in there, but I didn't. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Problem is I don't have enough room. Well, let's just move all this. Make room. This is what happens when you don't clean your molds out. Okay, let's go ahead and do that one. Oh, look at that color. That is gorgeous. I want you to know the resin machine has not turned red at all the whole time I've been doing this. Okay, it's turned warm, so let me get Yep. I almost over poured that one. That one's going to be a thin, thin, thin one. Okay. So we will unmold these real quick so we can use that one. Can you see the, I hope you can see the shiny specks in there. Of course, we'll be putting stickers on these. They're still flimsy, but you can see every scratch on those molds, and these are new. And this is from Ligtwish Resin. Look at the scratches on that thing. I expect more from Ligtwish Resin. Maybe, yeah, every one of these molds got scratches on them, and I'd never used those before. Which I'm glad I'm covering them up, but that means that somebody else used this mold because there's scratches all over the place. And Ligtwish Resin's customer service is not the best, y'all. I can tell you that right up front. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that are doing major campaigns for Ligtwish Resin. I like Ligtwish Resin stuff, I do. But Ligtwish Resin is just like the other ones. You have to pay attention to it. And they do send bad stuff out. And when they do, they're not real good about standing behind their product. Ultimately, I think if you put up enough stink, they will. But there's a lot of other companies that have far greater customer service. And even though there's some of J. Dixon's products that I'm not too fond of, some of them I really like. I have to tell you, J. Dixon's got some of the best customer service out there. They do. And that means a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the stuff. I try not to use alcohol because that thing goes red every time I use alcohol. And I was trying to see if any of this made it turn red on the purifying machine. But okay, that's firm enough where I can set that over there. And I can pull this over here. And we can start fresh with new cups. And I'm going to go with the B, that way my thing is right. So we're going to start with the B. And I'll just mix it in with the B. And that way everything oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Okay. That had some A in it, so I may be in trouble there. See what I did? See? I'm going to start all over because I don't know. And it's lighter too, so we're going to toss this. I am going to stick paper towels to absorb it. I'm real funny about this. I don't like that liquid. So and I'm putting it inside a box. Okay. I am funny about how I dispose of my resin, y'all. Okay, that looks right. The other one looked too clear to me. Okay, we're going to try the pink, which is going to be really, really light. But and I'm just going to pour some in there. Okay. And it's not as much as you think. Okay, I need to get what I do with the... Oh, this is wild. I've lost the mica powders. Oh, here they are. And let's try the rose red. That's real close to this, but that's okay. Ew, I bet you if I put rose red in with pink, but we're not going to do that. Yeah, I'm just trying out the different micas. Sometimes it's fun to play with stuff like that. Should I try putting... That looks like peach right there to me. No, that looks like pink. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see this? Okay, let's get some A in here. here. That is pretty. Is it leaking? Oh, that is pretty. Yes, you can have a pretty pink ornament on your tree. You most definitely can. Okay, I can go ahead and do another thing of A and get this done. Two colors at the same time in the same mold. Ooh-wee. This is sort of fun. This is almost like a color shift thing right here going on. Oh, wow. I'm so proud of myself. I've not spilled. They say I'm going to ruin it, aren't I? I've jinxed myself, but I have not spilled one of these yet. I've not overflowed any of them. That looks like there might be some bubbles on there. Where's my... See, I redid this and now I don't know. It's the first time I've sprayed alcohol on them. These turned out really well. Now, I did add the pigments to these. I did not add the pigments to these, but let's see what these look like. These are a different size. Uh-oh. Can't show it. But you're getting the mica effect, which I am so happy about. It's thin, but oh, no. Make sure your hands are clean. And if you get something on it, make sure you wipe it off, because that will affect your finish. Yeah, there's something on there. It's rough right there. Guess I'm going to have to change my gloves again. Oh, those are so pretty, though. Okay, one more. And these are bigger than the ones that I did with the mice, which means that there may be some that will fit on there that would not have fit on the others. There's something on that one. And I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll be back when the rest of these get hard. Okay, I think they are done enough to take out. They're still flexible, but and now that is a very pretty color, especially with it being originally this is gonna be real flexible. Oh, this is real thin. See how whoop you could turn that into something else altogether. I don't know what, but I'm gonna quit playing with it and get it down here. Okay. But the first air bubble. Wow. First one right there. You see it? The color is awesome. Okay. This is going to be real. I don't think this is ready to come out. Well, maybe. Oh, even that color is pretty. Wow, okay. I'm really impressed with these micas. I don't know where they come from. But if I can get that kind of sheen with an opaque 10-minute cure resin, wow, I'm impressed with that. In fact, now I wished I hadn't put the pigment in this, because now I don't know if I'd gotten a totally different look. These are still real flimsy. If you can get them, the sides to come, you can get your hands up underneath. That's very spotted. Oh, I bet there was some. Oh, and there's 2 air bubbles right there. That is where some mica was on the mold. And you get those because your molds are not clean. Yep, that's what it was. This has had mica on there. Wow, we've made a bunch of these, haven't we? Okay. The shimmer is still in the hair. It's amazing. It does get lighter, okay, but the shimmer is still in. That's what's surprising me. This is actually a very pretty pink. I just wish there was not dotted. See, I got that everywhere. I got those dots, which is okay because I'm going to be putting stickers. Zion's hair. Zion got down here when we had the plumber here. Oh boy, let me tell you, that did not make my morning. I'll be quite honest with you about that. And that's got a couple of little tiny spots right there. 2 sinks. Now, we've already had one plumber out here. And that didn't cost us much. It was $275, which is enough, okay? But he couldn't do what needed to be done, so he gave us a name for another one. And they came out, and I have to say, now this young man was very, very nice. Very nice. And y'all know I talk. I just can't shut up. Sorry, Cora Ann, she doesn't like me using that word. I can't be quiet. I love to talk to people. And and I said, oh, please tell me it's not thousands of dollars. Please tell me it's not. He said, oh, no, it's not thousands of dollars. He has to replace galvanized piping. We have some PVC piping, but some of it is the original from 1959. This house is as old as I am. And That's, you know, that's the joys of homeowner ship, and it has to be done. It has to be done. But it's right at $1,000, and I just cringed. It was like, I was expecting, because, you know, I'd asked for an estimate before I got here, and he said, oh, to run the thing down at each sink about $165. And I'm thinking, oh boy, okay, don't really want to spend that, but okay. And then to come to find out it's not 300 and something, it's $1,000. It was like, and I just saw my fireplace just drifting away again. I have been trying to get a new fireplace insert on that fireplace that we have ever since we bought the house 10 years ago. And I'm not going to get it this year either. So another year's going to go by. I'm not happy about that. That made me sad. But it is what it is. But $1,000 to get 2 bathroom sinks working again. And ours isn't that bad. I mean, it drains slow, but at least it drains. And I said, well, if we don't get that one fixed, how much? He said, well, just for one, $710. I thought, well, that's silly. And so, yeah, that's being done Friday. Woo-wee. That I was not expecting that. And so my fireplace is going bye-bye for sure. I'm still saying that the trip to Connecticut, I'm going to Connecticut. I don't care. I don't care if I have to hop in my Fiat and do nothing and just have enough for gas. I'm going to Connecticut. I mean, I can be stubborn when it comes to stuff like that. I'll sleep in the car if I have to. I don't care. No, it won't be like that, I'm sure. I hope. All right, let's get back to this. They're different sizes. All those are one size. These are all one size. Wait a minute, that goes over there. That's the same size. Okay. Let's do this. Let's put all the ones that are the same size together. Those are all the same size right there. Those are all the same size. Okay, and then we have all of these. That one is so thin, I cannot use that. And then we have, so we have 3 different, that goes with this. No, it doesn't. But it doesn't go with those either. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes of ornaments in that set from Ligtwish Resin. Yep. I'm confused. Okay. Those are one size. Those are all one size right here. These are all one sizes. And then those are all one size. So yes, we do. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes in that set from Ligtwish Resin. And I think there's another one. I think it came with 4. Let me check the bag. Nope, it came with 3. Okay. It came in the bag. So it came with 3. But I like the Micas, y'all. I don't know who sent them. I don't know how I got them or where they came from. They were sent to Southern Lady Artistic Creations. If it was a company, they failed to market their stuff, because I don't have a clue. It doesn't have any branding on it. It doesn't tell me. I know it comes from California, and it had Owens on the label. But that's all I know. And oh, these would be so, I don't even know if I have something that would be that pretty to go on there. But I think for a white tree, oh, I think these right here would be gorgeous on a white tree. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you right now. We're all crafters. Well, most of us are. There are a few of y'all that don't craft. You just enjoy watching people craft. But for all of y'all that do craft, and I think it's probably the majority, would you rather get like a collection of these already poured where you can put your own sticker and do your own top coat the way you want it? Or would you rather me put the sticker on them and finish them totally and then do a giveaway that way? Let me know. I would like to know, because this would be sort of fun to just do a bunch of those and say, okay, y'all, we're doing a giveaway with semi-finished. But it's also fun to I have all my stickers. You don't know this, but I'll show you. I've got all my stickers, all of them just stacked up right up here, so I can reach them anytime I want to. And I didn't forget. See, I have all these that I really wanted to do, but these are too big for the, oh, that color though. Oh my word. What color was that? Can you see? Oh, I'm going to have to do a big one with that color in it. Okay. It was this color. Why would it be that color? That looks blue. Maybe oh, I don't know. It looks good with it, though. Okay, but I have not forgotten. I was going to... Are those too big for the big ones? Those are... Oh, yeah, they're too big, too. Okay, I can't use those, then. I'm going to have to use the big ones. But that's okay. And those, but, I like that. I like that color. Oh, but no, that's too purplish. I want a blue. I want a true blue. And that's what I was going to use. But I still think that's too greenish. I think I need more of a true blue. And that's what I was going to use. I think that would work for that. Okay, see? But I have all these out here, because I really do want to do it. So we're gonna go back to my original. We had fun doing this, seeing the different mica colors. And I'm gonna set these all over, and I'll be back when I get this cleared off again. Okay, we are back, and I've got everything set up. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to find out together. What I'm going to attempt to do is to put 3 different colorants of the white opaque 2-minute cure polyurethane by Alumilite. It's called Alumilite Amazing Casting Resin, and it's normally white. But as we see from the others, you can make that white a different color. Now, I don't know. I don't think it's going to, but we're going to see. I'm going to put the coffee, the bronze, and then add some casting craft pigment to a little bit, and I'm going to pour one in, pour the other one in, I'm going to have them all mixed up at the same time, which is going to be a little bit tricky. I'm going to have to move super fast. So I'm going to add the bees here to get the coloring. Okay. Now the small amount is for the white. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I mix it up really, really well. Prior to putting A with it, so I don't have to mix it that much. If I get the mica mixed in really well in B, I'm going to have to move fast, y'all. I don't know if this may be a total flop. And I don't know if it's going to show up on the crystal edge or not. I don't know. This is all new. I don't think I've ever seen anybody try this either. Of course, that's never stopped me. Okay. But, oh, no, I don't want that. What was the other? Okay, we'll use the bronze. This is not the mica. This is, as long as it doesn't turn red. I don't want any reddish. I'm afraid that's going to turn red. I wanted the bronze from the other one. Where was the... That's wine red. That's coffee. Okay, let me look. There it is. That's the one I want. I don't want the... Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, it went down in the white. I did not want it in the white. And I am making sure this is really mixed up good. And I hope I'm not making a mistake, but I'm going to do it this way. Here we go. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh. I hope that doesn't cost me the whole thing right there. Oh, wow. Well, I got it in there. Now, did I get it mixed up good enough? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't wait for it to start feeling warm. And I made that mistake by pouring the wrong amount, the smaller amount. So I just estimated it's going to be a very it will be a blessing if the amounts are right, because I just estimated and it doesn't seem like it's getting hard. Look at the color though. But it's still, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, is it still warm? And you can tell it went real white. So I'm afraid the front side is not going to be good, but oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's still real soft, and it's still real hot, but it's thick enough where I can go ahead and do this because I want to see. And we're going to see together. Oh wow, it did better than I thought it would. I almost got some of that cell formation. Oh, I'm going to have to work on this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that a little. See what we can do to get more that I know. I've got alcohol, and I'm using alcohol. I don't want a baby wipe when I'm doing this. That is mica right there. Oh man. Okay. This is still real, but you see, you get the effects. You get the crystal. You get the shininess. There's some pitting here with the mica. I don't know. I can fix that with UV resin. I don't understand where that's coming from. I wish I'd put more white in it. You see what the white was doing? I think we're going to try this again. I mean, we don't have anything to lose, right? No, I don't think we do. Uh-oh. No, don't set that. That needs to go on silicone. Oh, that'll stick to that. Okay. I don't have another. Oh, yes, I do. My resin here. I'll stick it right in there and keep that safe. Okay. Yeah, we're doing this again. We are most definitely we're going to be playing again. Ooh, I'm excited about this, y'all. Okay, I am going to stick it in here. Okay, and I keep doing this. I'm going to have to buy more of these cups. Yeah, see, this was my plan for today, was to do this, but I was not going to be using those. And I put them up already. I thought I was done. I know I want the coffee. Oh, this is bad. See, I don't even know how to get them, and now I'm gonna fall in love with coffee, and I'm gonna use it all. I'm not gonna know how to get it. What did I use? The gold? Did I use the gold? No, I thought I used the bronze. Yeah, I did. I used the bronze. Okay. And then the white. I used that. We're gonna do it again, but I'm gonna be using more white. Okay, here we go. And these right here just help me measure. That's why I use these little cups right here. Okay. So I'm going to get B. I'm going to use a little less of the darker color. And we're playing with the amounts now. Okay, this is going to be for the white. We're going to use that for the white. And that for the brown. Okay. Now let's get this. And I eyeball this. Okay. Okay. Now, putting B, B, and B. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the A right there so I know that goes with that one right there. Okay. I'm doing a smaller amount of the coffee because it is the darkest color. Okay. And then I have bronze. I am making sure I'm mixing this up really, really, really well. That's the second one. That goes with that, so I don't forget. Let me set these out here, so that just saves me time too. Yeah. Anything that can distract me. I know. Okay. Well, we'll see how that comes out. And I will be back when it's ready to demold. Alrighty, we are back. And it's still hot. But I think I can get it out of here just to see what had happened. And now the colors look different. Of course, we readjusted the colors. That's what the back looks like. I think it's going to be too light for me this time. Okay, we're going to see together. Ah, that's where I swirled it. I wish I had not swirled it. You can see every swirl mark on there. And the white still did, and it's still... Okay, let's... I don't like the swirls. I should not have done the swirls. The bronze. Oh, see, this is odd, okay? Because the coffee color, I used the least of. The least. The coffee and the bronze was equal in that. There was more white, a lot more white in this, and I wish I hadn't swirled it. Because you see, but that's weird. Yeah, that coffee color took over which I had less. Oh, that's odd. Don't swirl these. Just to let you know, the 10-minute, don't swirl. Because it picked up every mark of the swirls all over it. I'm using some alcohol to see if I can't get those out a little bit. Now that's how sharp this edge mold is. You can tell by the way it's tearing up the and this is actually helping. No, it's not. I was just being hopeful. Now I can put a sticker in, and I will be putting something on top of this, and then putting UV resin on there, and that will help. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could do this. If this would just be easier while it was still soft. Just to get those little tiny edges that seem so sharp. They look cool, but they're too sharp. And that can hurt someone. And so, you know, sometimes you just I'm trying not to change the looks of it. Now that's an overpour right there. And so I'm going in with my little scissors. And I can tell because it's just plain resin. It's not any which I'm amazed that yes, I'm still going to go in here and do this. I know from experience because I did cut my hand on one of these. It's when I poured real resin. I shouldn't say real resin, it's all resin, epoxy resin. Somebody says, what's real resin? And I didn't cut it off. And a good way to tell, if it cuts your glove, get it off of there. Now see, that's poking out, but that's not sharp. That's a little sharp right there. I'll sand that down a little bit. That's sharp right there, so I am going to have to sand that down too. And you can see what I took off. Well, that flew everywhere actually. You can see for the majority of what I took off. It's not a whole lot, but it's those fine edges that when it gets super hard, that gets super sharp right there. It's the jaggedy edges. And I am going to, because I know I'm going to put UV resin, I am going to go through. Now this is real fine, like I told you on the last video. And I'm wondering if I don't just do the whole top, if it wouldn't get rid of the... I'm going to try it. I mean, what's the worst case scenario, right? It's dull and it looks ugly. But at least we'll know. I mean, that's how you learn. Because I don't like the way it looks right now. Well, the bottom is really, but you can paint the bottom, or you can put cork on there, so that should not be your concern. Okay, that helped. You can just do this to touch. You can tell when you get it off of there. Okay. I am doing this in circles too, by the way. I think I need to get another one. Okay, we're going to get this off of here because that is dust. I don't want this flying around. Okay. I would have really liked this if it didn't have the swirls in it. And I'm trying to get the swirls out of there. I'm putting a mask on, y'all. I'm sitting there sanding resin down without a mask. And I'm not blowing it everywhere, but I'm still gonna get a mask on. Okay. I feel better about doing this now. I'm not using a very coarse sandpaper at all. I'm trying to get swirl marks out, not put more scratches in. And it's helping. And this is just a stiff, bristled brush that I'm using here. That's what it looks like so far. And they're looking better. Now they don't look more like, they look like whimsical, like little, that I can handle. They were too symmetrical, and I could tell where every time my tool hit the thing. And I did not like that. So you can keep doing it as long as you want until you get the effect or the look that you want. I'm going to keep doing it just a little while longer. And with something like this, I'd rather use this than an electrical one at all, because you can control the pressure and how much you're taking off. It is coming off. Paint that black. I don't, oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, I don't have a sand. If you want to know, it's $3.20, and this comes with, in the kit, with a handle. I'm going to see what it looks like matte. I may leave the bottom matte. And I am sort of sanding off any... See, there's a piece right there. I could see it. I knew that was going to be a problem edge. It's so funny how when you play around and experiment with stuff, how you go into areas that you weren't ever even planning on messing with. You can see what's coming off. That's why I put a mask on, y'all. Don't ever do this without a mask. You definitely don't want to be breathing this in. I've got something coming from Temu. I wish I'd gotten a long time ago. And it's just for sanding. And it's a little plastic cage. Where you put the piece in. And it's got little places where you put your hands in. I paid $15.99 for it. I don't have high expectations on how good it's going to be. But if it'll keep any of this from floating in the air and keep it contained, then I will be pleasantly pleased. And I love it matte. I did not like it shiny. It looked bad shiny. It looks almost like a tree trunk matte. And that's all you have to do. Now I love the crystal, and I'm going to make this shiny. Although I could make it satin, and I would really like that too. If I put UV resin on there, it's going to make it real glossy. I could put a satin on there and just leave it like that, and be so content. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put a thing of Mod Podge dishwasher safe so I can wipe it off. Well, I can wipe it off anyway. Wouldn't it be cool if they made a matte UV resin? Oh, actually they do. Born Pretty has a matte. Oh, it would make it look like leather. But I don't have any of it, and I want to do it today. And I was going to put a sticker on it, but I am not going to put a sticker on top of that. You can still see a few little, but they're not as predominant. Oh, wow. I don't know. What do y'all think? This is the way it would look with a satin glaze on it. That right there. That is how the whole thing would look. I think I'm going to ruin the look. I'm going to put a sticker on that one. I'm going to sand that down a little bit and put a sticker on it. I am going to put UV resin on that one. Okay. I'm going to show you how you put a, let's see. We're going to try the J Diction Gloss Sealer on this. Ah, I sneezed inside my mask. I don't know if it's going to work. I've never used the J Diction on a resin before. Here's the little things though. I washed them out and put them in a baggie. I should have let them air dry. I'm rubbing them between paper towels. Oh, it's pretty dry. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Okay. I don't want it. There, let me get some. This stuff dries super, super fast though. This is the gloss one. Okay, I think that's going to work. I'm putting really, really thin coats on, y'all. And that's exactly the way I want it. Look at that, just a sheen. Even though I use the glossy. Hold on a minute. I think I have to. Ow, 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 ow. I'm trying to get my mask off. Okay. Oop. I decided to put it on the bottom too, just to seal it up and keep it a finished. Oh yeah. I have never used J. Diction sealant on resin. This is the 10-minute cure. It works. I'm gonna dry it. It's like it's soaking right into it. So I'm gonna do another brush. This thing is loaded with it. You're gonna have a little bit of streak, but not as much as you think that you would have. Okay, and I think just one more time will be enough. I think I put a total of 4 on the top. And that has, you see it? Yes, got a little bit of shine. And oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't want. Yep, you got to get that off of there. I do not want that. So be sure that you pay attention to what you're doing on the upside when you're doing this. Okay, I got it all. I'm really, really happy with this piece. This is amazing. Okay. And who knew? J. Diction sealer. That was a gloss, which is not real glossy, but it gave me that satin sheen that I was looking for. So it worked perfectly for what I wanted. Okay. We're going to put this in here to protect it right now. We're going to go again with this one. We're also going to cut off any sharp. And I know some people wouldn't like this thing where you're taking off the imperfections, and you know, you want to leave it on there fine, but it does. I've cut myself on these before, and so I can't leave the edges on. But as always, I always tell you, you do you. I just give you samples or ideas, but you need to always do you. I had the scissors on wrong. I'll go back with this small scissors in just a minute. There's not as many areas in this because I did not over pour. This one. Okay, once again, I'm also going to go around the edge up here because this also gets sharp. Oh no, can you hear my stomach? I've not ate anything today. I don't even know what time it is, y'all. But I need to hurry because this video is now turned into a 2-hour video. But we've not stopped, that's for sure. Now, I said I wasn't going to sand this down, didn't I? Oh, well. Oh, wow. We're going to try something here. I mean, today is a day for all new. Oh, my stomach. Can y'all hear that, or is it just me? Oh, it's rumbling. I drank my Doe's coffee that I made, iced coffee. I put a Stokes. My husband Dan loves to drink Stokes. Little bitty honey things. It's 40 milligrams of caffeine in one. And I pour that into half a thing of Doe's coffee, which is a mushroom coffee. And I put my coconut milk in, and I shake it all up with a frother. And it's really good. And that's the only thing I've had in my stomach this morning. We may not put a sticker on this either. I think I'm going to give this one away, though. What do y'all think? You think I should give this one away? You don't know yet, because you don't know what it's going to look like. Oh, and the giveaway from the last two videos, part 1 and part 2, I will run that through Sunday like I normally do, and then Sunday night at midnight. That gives everybody an ample amount of time to watch the videos and to enter. And then I'll do it at midnight, or I may do it first thing Monday morning, depending on how my days go. I gotta get to Connecticut before it starts snowing up there. Y'all, if you have any ideas, you let me know. I can't fly, okay? I can't fly. It's not an option for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, is it dry? And I'm just brushing it off. I'm doing it over here so it doesn't get all over that. What do y'all think? And then I put UV resin up there. Let's go for it. I can't wet it because it would most definitely. So, let me get this cleaned up, because I don't want to do it with dust on it. So for all of y'all that say I clean too much, then fast forward. But when you fast forward, just note that 9 times out of 10 you're going to miss something. And if you don't mind missing something, then fast forward. But I don't stop talking, even when I'm cleaning. And you may miss a tip or a trick or a good story. I don't know what to tell you. But, okay. I'm ready to do this. We are going to get UV resin out. And I am going to use Resineers. I used it the last time and I was happy with it. I like Resineers products. Just because I'm still irritated with them right now doesn't mean I don't like their products. I just don't like the way they do business. And no, I've not heard anything, not a word, from the marketing person that is responsible since I said, well, I shipped it out. Nothing. Not a thank you. So glad. Absolutely nothing. So, no. far as I'm concerned, it's very unprofessional. But of course, that's just my opinion. They probably don't give two toots about that. And I'm going to try to get it on all the way. The one I'm giving away has got a section that doesn't have any UV resin on it. I missed it. I'm going to try not to miss this. I don't know if you noticed, but I put the UV resin in the center. And I'm working that from center, but I do not want to get it off the edge, because once you do with UV resin, you might as well just start all over again, because it will just continue to run. You'll go up to the edge, but if you put too much and it goes over, so just don't be heavy-handed when you're doing this, and I tend to be, so this is actually really relaxing. And I still do have my mask on, by the way, just in case any of you are wondering. And I think I got all the edges. Okay. And I am going to use my little mini lighter torch to pop any bubbles, because I see a couple. Okay. I'm going to use the UV lamp in this. And I'm going to do it for 10 minutes because it's thick, and I want to make sure that it is cured. You could probably do it in 5, but I'm just going to run it for 10, and I will be back. Okay, we've got 2, 1, boop. And I'm not going to stick my finger in that. I'm going to tap it. Can't tell if it's sticky or not, though. It's not. Okay. So what do y'all think? That's one with the UV resin and where I put the white. What do you think? Does it need a sticker still? Or does it look okay that way? I don't know. Part of me wants to stick a sticker on there. I want to do that horse, but that isn't. I love this horse. I don't know, but I love the. Oh, there's another dragon. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that's cool looking too, right there. No, that. No, I don't like that one as well on that. I like the steampunk. I love these, but that doesn't. Oh, that so does too. That's a cute dragon. But no, I'm not doing that. Same thing with the butterfly. I know the butterfly, but no. We're doing steampunky. Not that one. Nope. Nope. So far it's between these two if it's steampunk. Oh, I don't know. I like that one too. Oh, poo. Too many decisions. Nope. I like that one too. Okay. I know it's not these, even though... I mean, look, y'all. Look. But I'm going to put that on one that's got the blue. I know what I'm going to do with that. Okay. So, it's that one. Or that one. He's so cute. And I don't mind the little white showing through because that tends to look like the fish and a tree trunk sort of, you know, but or that, I don't know. And I already put the UV resin on there. So if I put that on there, no, I can't do that. Well, I could, but I don't want to because I don't want to have to put another coat of UV resin over it. So it's this way. Okay. Let me know. I just love that horse. Let me know in the comments if you think I should give that away. If I get enough people saying give it away, yeah, that's what, if I have enough comments that says give it away, then I'll give this away too on Sunday. If nobody wants it, then I'll keep it. I can use it for my coffee cup coaster. I think it looks sort of cool. It most definitely sort of, no, realistically no, but it has a hint of maybe a tree trunk, a cut, you know. That's 10-minute cure polyurethane. Now, you see the difference, and I didn't sand this down, and I'm not going to sand this down. And I'll be quite honest, I prefer mine. But this is just my preference. But, oh, I love this one. I like... Some people like glossy. And that's got a satin sheen. And that's exactly what I wanted. Even though I used the J. Diction Glossy Sealer, I got my satin sheen on that. That is high shine right there. Along with the edge. The edge is high shine too. The back is, well, it's durable. The back is high shine, but it's got that almost like a milky glaze type thing over it. And that's from the 10-minute cure. But I am amazed that I was able to do these with the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin, and I used 3 different colors. Have you seen anybody else do that? Because I haven't. 3 different colors in the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. And let me tell you, you got to move at lightning speed, y'all. Yes, I'm proud of myself. Can you tell? Okay, let me know which one you like the best. I'm keeping that. That's mine, because I did it according to my taste and the way. And this is going to become my new coffee cup coaster. I have a brown that I have many coffee cups, y'all. I love coffee cups. But I have a big I think it's like 20-ounce coffee cup. And it's got different shades of brown. And it's like a glaze. And they sort of just flow into each other. That would be perfect setting there. This is cool. Look at that. What does that look like to you, y'all? Tell me in the comments. Also tell me which one you like. The best. And don't forget, if anyone's interested in me throwing this into the giveaway that I will announce on Monday morning, you've got to put "give it away" in the comment. Give it away. Yep. Alrighty. Well, that is it for this video. I had a lot of fun doing it, and oh my word, I cannot forget, I have got to do a review on this Ligtwish. We're going to just open it up right now. And I know a lot of people don't like me doing watercolors, and I'm not going to do watercolors right now, but I am going to open it up and show you, because some people may be interested in. Ligtwish has some awesome. Ligtwish has my favorite UV resin, y'all. It does. And Ligtwish is the one that I use to get that purplish iridescent, almost like an orb look in the little thing that I did the other day. That was their UV pigment. And they have colored UV resin. That they don't just have watercolors. They have a lot of different art supplies. But Ligtwish watercolors I love too. I've not been disappointed with anything with Ligtwish. Okay, this is their travel. And I will do a full review on this later on. But it's sitting there, and I should have done it a long time ago. And if I get to make my trip to Connecticut, I will be taking this with me. This is your watercolor paints right here. Is it sealed? Oh no, but it's got a good seal. Okay. And these are half pans of watercolor, but their watercolor is so, look at the red in there. Their watercolors are so pigmented, and this would be an awesome thing to take for fall and winter right now. So you get the little case. Oh, and you even get the, this is where you put the colors, where you can put the color, so you know when you're looking at it, because it's hard to tell what color it's really going to be from there. A swatch, that's what I couldn't remember what it was called, a swatch card. And so you do have a swatch card. You've got 2 different swatch cards in here, which is really cool. And then you have, what is this? Oh, I'm getting excited about this now. See, I didn't open this. I didn't know what was okay. And I have those little bit. Oh my. Oh, okay. This is cool. You have your little palette. Does this set? Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at how nifty that is. Oh my word. Oh, that is so cool. Does the paint fit down in there? No. What you do is you don't keep this. You get the colors that you want to put, and you put it in your palette. You put water in that. You could attach a little piece of paper right here to paint on. You got everything you need. Just with that little thing right there. Oh, this is just cool. Oh yeah, I had no idea. That just pops. Oh, look at that. Look how nifty that is. You got everything but your paintbrushes in here. That could go in my purse. And I carry a small purse. Okay. Ligtwish, thank you so much. If you probably won't see it, but I will put at Ligtwish so you know that I've at least showed this, and I will do a full review for them. I've got something over here, and I don't know how it got over here. I'm going to put this up now. No, I'm not, because I'll forget to do a full review. Yeah, I know I will. So, no, it's going to sit right back over here again. At least I remember to at least take it out. And I'm excited. I am. Okay. So again, let me know which one you like the best. That one's mine. And let me know if you're wanting me to do a giveaway for the one that I'm going to do with the ornaments. And of course, I told you what to put in the comments. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed spending time with you and doing it. And I did, and I always do. So thank you to each and every one of you for allowing me to do this and being so supportive. I love all of you. You are awesome. And I hope each and every one of you knows that. I hope y'all have a fantastic Thursday. This is when you'll see this. It will come out on Thursday. I hope your day goes great. And then you'll see me again on Friday. The plumber will be here on Friday. I may not be in a great mood on Friday, but you'll see me anyway. Alrighty. Thanks again. Bye-bye.